Hello everyone, finally got around to recording this first show for Ring of Honor, a new era for Ring of Honor with Jim Cornette at the helm. We'll see how it all turns out. I'm ready to run it, everything's in place, so let's do this. Okay, so Kevin Kelly welcomes the viewers, but he's interrupted by some unfamiliar music. It's Jim Cornette. He comes jogging down the ramp, shaking his tennis racket and reveling in the chorus of boos from the ROH faithful. So Cornette says, "God damn, that's right, I'm back. You Yankee snob." No, I'm not doing the voice. So Cornette says, "Yeah, that's right, I'm back. You Yankee snobs weren't expecting this, were you? Haha, well, you'll all be delighted to know that I've just been appointed CEO of Ring of Honor." And the crowd react with horror and derision. Things certainly are going to change around here. Now, I know some of you may be a little worried, but let me assure you, the glory days are about to begin. And in the spirit of giving you good people what you want dumb stunts, right? Sure you do. So here they are, the kings of crash gymnastics, the darlings of indie wrestling marks, the Young Bucks. So come on down here and bring those belts with you. But first, your opponents. I've got a couple of real wrestlers for you to fight. Some fine young boys who have some actual ring craft. And that's it for that one. And he got his traditionalist weasel thing, gimmick got above average, and he clearly enjoyed having the freedom to go off script and performed well, but it only got a 37, which is, I don't know what grade that is. I'm going to have to sort my numbers and skins and things out, which I will try and do by the next show. So I doubt there's any improvements. I don't really need to check that. Anyway, on to the next segment. So yeah, it's the Young Bucks versus the All Night Express, Kenny King and Rhett Titus. So in about that, decent wrestling, but not much heat. Young Bucks defeat All Night Express in 10:33, where Matt Jackson defeated Kenny King by pinfall with a worst case scenario. No idea what that move is. The Young Bucks make defense number 1 of their ROH World Tag Team titles. Matt and Nick have got excellent chemistry, which is good because they're brothers. The match got the crowd buzzing, and the best performance was Nick Jackson. Alright, so that's a 60, that's not bad. That's pretty damn good. I'm quite happy with that. I think that's about a C, or C+. So next segment, Prince Nana's sitting in an opulent room surrounded by servants and all the trappings of a decadent lifestyle. So Nana says, "Welcome to the high life, my friends. Tonight is going to be a historic night. My sources tell me that we have a little bit of a shift in the balance of power in Ring of Honor. Well, that's just fine. I don't have any worries about that. So in the spirit of making history, I would like to announce that the embassy is officially closed as of right now. But don't worry, I'm not going nowhere, ladies and gentlemen." I've written it in his accent, but I'm not doing his accent because it's racist. Because I have my establishment. "I would like to introduce to you the first clients of the establishment, Mr. T.K. O'Ryan and the notorious Mr. Shane Taylor." Nana motions to O'Ryan and Taylor, who can be seen opening a bottle of champagne. Nana says, "These young men are the future of ROH, so now I would like to raise a toast to our new venture. The establishment are here. Ladies and gentlemen, I thank you." And the next segment, I don't think anything, no, nothing of note happened there in a 47, which is alright. I should probably do that actually. Hang on, I'm just going to sort this out. Ooh. Yeah, he needs a different one because it's not good. Above average, that's pretty good. So now he's a spoilt brat, which is good because he's part of the establishment. Right, next segment. So Jim Cornette is standing in the ring with Kelly Klein, Vader Scott, Scarlett Bordeaux and Mandy Leon. Next to him is a table with something on it, covered by a black veil. So Cornette says, "I told you things were about to change round here, and you'll come to learn that I'm a man of my word. So without further ado, I present to you the first ever Ring of Honor World Women's title." Cornette pulls back the veil to reveal a gleaming new belt. It's the women's title. "So I brought you ladies here to tell you that you'll be the first 4 to compete for this title. At best in the world, we're going to have a gauntlet for the gold. God, I hope the next one is best in the world. No, I'm pretty sure it is. We're going to have a gauntlet for the gold, and the winner will be our inaugural World Women's Champion. To decide the order of entry, you'll be competing in singles matches. Next week, it'll be Kelly Klein taking on you, Scarlett, so you can go and put your feet up. But tonight, well, Mandy, Vader, I told you to get your gear on for a reason, because you're up first. In fact, you're up right now. And that got a 50, which is alright. Jim Cornette struggled when going off script this time. So, yeah, alright, well, whatever. BJ Whitmer was there managing Kelly Klein. And Vader Scott is not suited to her gimmick, so I'll have to change that. So, next one is Vader Scott versus Mandy Leon, which had a little heat and embarrassing wrestling. Alright, Mandy Leon defeated Vader Scott in 6:45 by pinfall with no move or anything, just a pin. Alright, fair enough. That got a 20, which is awful. Vader Scott not suited to a gimmick. Again, Mandy Leon off her game. The match was poorly placed. The crowd were already hot and didn't need working. Alright. Working. Oh, I guess I should have given him a breather. Alright, they were both rubbish. Anyway, let's go to the next one. So, the Addiction make their way down to the ring with Daniels holding his title in one hand and an Appletini in the other. So Kaz says, "Hello fans, let me introduce your world champ, the inimitable, the incomparable Christopher Daniels." And Daniels says, "Why thank you, Francois. Let me be the first to welcome our new leader, Mr. Cornette." And lots of people boo. "But Jim, I think you may have a little problem. You see, I just can't see a whole bunch of challengers out there for my title. With my associate Francois and I in such dominant form, who could possibly be considered worthy of challenging me for this belt?" The Briscoe brothers' music hits, but instead of them coming down the ramp, we see them on the big screen at their ranch in Sandy Fork, Delaware. And yeah, this is a two-parter, so the second 51's not bad. And Frankie, yeah, interestingly, Mark Briscoe and Frankie did well improvising, but Jay didn't. So the next segment is on the ranch with the Briscoes. So Jay says, well, that's right, it's them boys. We just knew you two prima donnas gonna be flapping them gums, so we just prepared this just for you. Coming at you from Sussex County, we about to tell you what's up, bitches. Mark says, in his voice that nobody can understand, "You see, we're just a couple of boys that's about to put you in your place. Main event, live and direct, you gonna be facing them boys." Jay says, "You damn straight. Now you see, we've got a lot of birds right up here on our little piece of Delaware heaven. We've got game birds, we've got poultry, so ain't no poultry some bitch like Frankie Kazarian hold no fear for us." And then Mark chimes in, "Let me tell you something, we've got pigeons too, so some pigeon-chested fuck like Christopher Daniels, well, we train you to fly home just like these birds right here." And Jay says, "You best go get your gear on, boys, because we ain't playing. We'll see you in the Ring of Honor, baby." Sweet! Yeah, and that got 53, which was better than the last one. That's alright, isn't it? And that'll be like, what? C minus? D plus? What happened there? And Jay Briscoe improvised well, so it's a bit inconsistent, isn't it? And they all did really well in that segment, so that's probably the best performance I could have hoped for with the popularity and all the stuff as it is at the moment. So let's go on to the next one. In a bout that had terrible wrestling and non-existent crowd heat, Marty Scurll defeated Jason Kincaid in 8 minutes and 1 second by submission with a cross-faced chicken wing after blatantly cheating. And it got a 25. That's not good. Marty Scurll seemed off his game. Jason Kincaid was really off his game. No, that's not good. I wonder why that was so awful then. Loads of bonuses. Marty Scurll couldn't go all out, but Jason Kincaid could. Jason Kincaid was penalised for being unable to use spinal impact moves. I might put them on, I don't know. Might get a lot of injuries if I put them on. That's an interesting one. I'll have to decide what I'm going to do about that one. 25 though is terrible. Oh, next segment. Mr. Anderson's music hits and he does his bit with the microphone that he's done thousands of times before. Anderson says, well, backstage things are certainly buzzing, and I've got to say, I for one am happy to see things get shaken up a bit. Jim Cornette is a wrestling genius. I expect he's planning to clear out some of this dead wood. There's too many people here who think that entertaining the crowd is more important than getting the job done. Well, not me. I don't give a damn what you people think. People boo him because he's horrible. You might call me an asshole, but there's only one thing I care about, and that's getting the win. Anything else is just salad dressing. I'm going to show you all that every single one of your heroes are just style over substance. They can't hope to hang with a legend like me. One by one, they'll learn the truth, that they know nothing about this business, and neither do you people. You'll see. So there you go, Mr. Anderson is setting out his stall really there, isn't he? And a 44 for that. And he is looking very stale. I'm going to have to tweak his gimmick a bit then, aren't I? Alright. Okay, well, next segment. I think... no, this is the... yeah, this is the co-main event. Or this is the... what is the word? I don't know. The one before the main event. At least one of these were... oh, gimmick change. Yeah, need to do that. Ah, you see, there you go. That'll sort out this stale thing. Complete the gimmick change. Average. Alright, fair enough. Alright, so let's go on to the next, which I think is Bobby Fish versus BJ Whitmer in a bout that didn't have much heat and terrible wrestling. Bobby Fish defeated BJ Whitmer in 13-14 by pinfall with a flying fish hook. Kevin Sullivan did some good work at ringside. And the colour commentary gave the match a boost. Old Jimmy Cornette doing well in the booth there. But terrible wrestling. I don't know where that came from. Why the hell was that so bad? I'm going to look at the dirt sheet. Yeah, good. Oh. Good. Holding back. Unable to use spinal impact moves again. Trying to go all out. Inconsistency, holding back. Spinal impact moves. All out inconsistency, and he's on the time decline. But, alright, maybe I need to put these spinal impact moves in then. It's going to mean more injuries, but it's going to make the grades better. It's been pretty disappointing so far. So what's next? Ah, yeah, Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes comes down to the ring to cut a promo. So he says, it's your American nightmare, and don't I just look every inch of it. I'm part of the greatest wrestling legacy of all time. I'm not here to talk about hard times, but I am always ready for my close-up. See, he's taking off Dusty and Goldust there. I'm the first in the Rhodes dynasty to be the full package. I'm going to clean up this pissant company and drag it kicking and screaming into greatness. I'm going to be the face of this company, and there is nothing any of you idiots or anyone in the back can do to stop me. Michael Elgin's music hits, and he comes out to the top of the ramp. He says, no one can stop you? Well, I'm about to drop you. Let's do this, right here, right now. I'll hold you upside down until all the blood rushes to that privileged, preened little head of yours. But before Elgin can finish his challenge, two mystery men in black blindside him and savagely beat him with baseball bats, while Rhodes looks on laughing. So, yeah. Not a bad segment, actually. 58. I don't know what to expect for a good segment at the moment. I know that nobody's particularly got good popularity. It's not just a popularity sort of product, but it always helps. It always helps. I don't think there's anyone over 40 in popularity. So, you know, if we're going in the high 50s, 60s, that's probably not bad for like a good segment at the moment, because of the popularity of everyone. Alright, so we'll go to the next one, and this will be the main event, and that's the Briscoe brothers versus the Addiction in the 61, which I'm thinking that's not too bad for where we are at the moment. In about that, good wrestling and decent reaction from the crowd. The Addiction defeated the Briscoe brothers in 20 minutes and 43 seconds when Christopher Daniels defeated Jay Briscoe by pinfall, illegally using the ropes for leverage. Excellent chemistry from both guys. The match deserved better announcing. So what that means is, I don't think that is Cornette's problem. I think that's Kevin Kelly's problem. He's just not that good on this mod. But something might change there pretty soon, hopefully. I'm hoping one of my signings is going to come off. And yeah, I'll just leave it at that for now. But I think that problem is going to be more than sorted by next show. Okay, so let's end the show and see what we got. I'm guessing it's going to be not amazing because of that awful semi-main event. Let's do this. 57, that is alright, that's fair enough. 17 regions, which is probably like America and Canada, maybe Japan as well, don't know. But yeah, it's not too bad, it's not too bad. I think I expected Cornette to do a bit better with his promo because he's an excellent promo. But I'm guessing his popularity must be pretty low at the moment, which is stupid because he's well known in the wrestling community, I suppose. But if popularity is based on mainstream, then maybe that is where he should be. But yeah, I'm happy with the main event. We just need to have something a bit better for the co-main. I think there are a couple of mid-carders and it just didn't work. I expected him to put on a better match than that. But never mind, increase our popularity in 17 regions. You can't really complain about that, can you? So yeah, that's the first show. That's the first one. And yeah, alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. I can't be too disappointed. Because, well, yeah, the popularity, I'll have a little look in a minute, but I'm thinking that it was alright. It was a decent show. Yeah, so the reason why I was going to do, I want to do ROH. I don't really know a lot about them. I don't watch the show, so I don't know a lot about the wrestlers. I've been watching a few promos just to get that right. And when I'm writing them, I've got their accents in my head, but there's no way I can do these accents. So yeah, if you wanna imagine the accents yourself, that'll help you with the old suspending the disbelief and everything. Right, let's have a look and see what's happening then. I'm not going to have a look at the decisions because that's going to give stuff away. But we'll have a quick look because I think we'll probably get a TV rating. Yeah, we do get a TV rating. Time to heal for Bobby Fish, time to heal for Nick Jackson, time to heal for Marty Skull. They're all working for NJPW like the night before, so that is why they're knackered. Right, it's a bit annoying, but well, whatever. They're just going to have to suck it up. 0.19, I've got no idea what that means. Michael Elgin thinks TK O'Ryan is clumsy and he'd cut him loose before someone gets seriously hurt. Even though he didn't have a match tonight, he just sort of stood around and drank champagne in a promo. Maybe he did that clumsily. I don't know. Maybe he dribbled it all the way down his face. Who knows? Right, if we'll have a little look at how many viewers that means then. If it's oh yeah, it's not called TV anymore, is it? That's not going to show me. How do I do? Oh, show history. So let's have a look. 4,000, which isn't a sellout, I don't think, because I'm sure I had a bigger, venue than that. 143,730 viewers, which is not very good, I don't think, is it? Alright, well, fair enough. I mean, I can't be too pissed off for that. And, yeah, the money looks nice at the moment. So, yeah, good. Yeah, next, got to book the next show now. So, yeah, hopefully everyone enjoyed that first episode and it's given you a bit of interest for the next ones. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the rest of it. And thanks. I'll see you later.